You're now tuning into Bupodcast.
Looney Loon, what's up, my
What's up
boy?
with you?
What's going
What's up
on, man?
with
It's the,
you?
I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm here. I'm living. I got another day above ground, man. It's always good, man. Positive
It's always
vibes.
a blessing.
It's good to catch up with you, man. It's been a long, long, long time.
Long time.
Damn, I mean,
Long
like,
time, bro.
damn, how long is we talking about?
Over a decade, bro. Well over
Yeah,
a decade.
yeah.
Well over a decade, bro.
It's always good to connect back with real, genuine people. You know, I always felt like you
You
was a
already.
real
You
genuine
look,
friend back in school. You feel me? Like
look.
it was no,
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
yeah,
Feelings
it
definitely
was all,
mutual, bro.
yeah, it was all love. It wasn't nothing fake. You know what I mean? You was always a real, true brother, a real true friend. No matter, we ain't talking in a long time, but like, we here now to pretty much catch up. You know what I'm saying? And get to it, man. Like it was yesterday.
Right, bro. But you know the saying, though, sometimes you gotta take a step apart to actually fully come together.
Yeah, 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 for sure. And like, if the bond was always genuine and the bond and the love was always real, and no matter how
It will
long
always be
you know what
there.
I'm saying, it's gonna always be there. We could
Always
pick
be
up
there.
like right where we left off. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was always genuine. It was always love when we was around each other. It wasn't no fake love and none of that, no negative energy. It was always real. So we here now, we grown. We both got children. I got this podcast thing going on, and I'm happy that you was able to tap in with me and jump on, and we're gonna talk about, some things that's going on in our Black urban community. Uh, so the first thing I want to touch base on with you is uh, the community centers and safe space for our young Black youth that's grown up. I got a son, my son 4, and I know you got sons too. Like, do you think that the city of Philadelphia have enough community centers and enough safe space for our sons growing up? Do we feel like there's enough of these centers in our communities for our children?
As you know, I got four boys, two
Mm-hmm.
16, one 5, one just turned 2 August 19th.
A
Me,
day after my
we
birthday,
got a
I'm the 18th.
few. Look, we got a few, but I feel as though we don't got enough. We don't got
Mm-hmm.
enough places where we can open up and be ourselves, just not as the young Black men, as the older Black men as well.
Right.
Like we feel as though, like I know I feel as though, I can't speak on everybody else, I can speak
Yeah.
on me. I feel as though that is a lot of places that anywhere we go, we always gotta be who we not. Like we don't feel comfortable enough to open up as Black men. I know for a long time, it took me a long time to even embrace who I was.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the community, no, we don't. We don't. We need more. Like we definitely need more. But we need more. We also need more people that's willing to pitch in as well. Look, I one thing I understand is nothing happens overnight.
Right. Right.
It'll definitely take some time. But me personally, it's gonna take a while. Through everything that's going on with the younger community,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to take a while. It's going to take a lot of us putting pride to the side, because a lot of the times that's all it is. Is our pride is we got this ego. We walk with this ego, like, man, you ain't
Yeah.
got to do that.
Yeah.
Silence
And
speak
that's because,
volume.
for sure, and that's because a lot of us don't really know how to really deal with the emotional side of us. You feel me? Because like you said, like a lot of us, we want to walk around and be in somebody else's body and act like we somebody else when we really not. We should really just be ourselves for real, for real. So I feel like a lot of the stuff that's going on right now in the community is because a lot of us don't really know how to deal with our emotions. You feel me? Like I don't think like a lot of us really know how to address our emotional tenderness side. You know what I mean? Because we feel like
I,
we got to be.
I definitely agree on that one. We
Hmm.
don't. A lot of us as black men, we don't. We're scared to address our feminine side.
Right.
Every man has a masculine side and a feminine side. Every woman has a masculine side and a feminine side. But us as black men, I feel as though when it comes down to a lot of the women we're around, they expect us to be so strong sometimes, and they forget we have feelings. So we
Exactly.
forget to embrace the feminine side of us.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly. You hit on with that. That's exactly what it is. It took me a long, long time to really embrace that feminine side. For real. Like it took me a long time. And I'm married. I got kids. It took me a long time. You know, I
I,
did.
I,
I went to therapy. I went to therapy, and that's when I was like really able to like, damn, like, all right, like maybe I do need to embrace the feminine side a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not too much, but know that it's there. Know that it's there.
not be afraid to show your emotions. It's okay to
Yeah,
break down when you hurt.
yeah, yeah. I cry. I
Like,
cry with
bro,
my wife. We cry together. You know, I cry by myself. You know, if it's there, it's there. Let it out. Let it out.
right, right.
That's cool.
Crying is healing, bro. Like, crying is
Yeah,
really healing, bro. Like, it took me a long time to even understand that. Like, crying is healing, bro.
but
Like,
I'm
you
gonna just tell
letting,
you from the for the very this is a very 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 mature conversation, and not that back when we was in school that there wasn't no
right,
maturity there, but
right.
I see a lot of growth in you, bro, like a lot of growth, like, and it's coming from me, and it's coming from the heart. I'm proud of you. Like, I don't know
Thank you, bro.
how many people ever
Thank you.
told you that, and I know how it felt to not have somebody tell you that they proud of you for seeing the growth and seeing where you came from and where you at and where you going and where you at now. You elevate. So I'm telling you, as your brother, somebody that genuinely cares for you and somebody that got a lot of respect for you, that I'm proud of you for sure.
Thank you.
And this ain't for the
Thank you.
internet. This ain't because
Like,
we
no,
on no
bro,
interview
you
right
know
now.
me, bro. You
If you
know
was
me.
right
I
in
can
front of me,
read.
like I would
Look,
tell you,
I can
yeah,
read in between
yeah,
the, yeah, you know
for
me,
sure.
bro. Like,
So,
I appreciate that, bro. And you're right. I don't get it enough. I hear it, but I don't hear it enough. Like, to
right,
where sometimes I'll be like, man, I doubt it. A lot of the times I doubt, like, man, that's not how you feel, man.
right,
But I'm starting to I'm learning to like embrace certain things people say. Just because I don't see it, that don't mean another person don't see the star energy in me.
right, right. Now,
I definitely
what
appreciate
you,
that, bro.
for sure, for sure. And what you think about the social media influencers? You know, we got a lot of social media influencers
Bro,
in the
that
in the city of Philadelphia right now. And shout out to
bro,
them. You know what I mean? Shout out
shout
to
out
all
to
of them.
them. Shout out to
I'm not
them.
taking nothing from nobody. But
No, you can no,
what's your perception?
you can't take nothing from nobody. I say some of them are speaking good to where it needs to be said. But I
Hmm.
think some of them are like really, and they're gonna hate that I'm saying this, but I'd rather be truthful to myself and honest with the people before I care about how someone feels. The truth is
Right.
healing. A lot of them are bringing us down. Like, they're not helping the matter. Like, I be telling my get off of it.
Yeah.
Simple and plain. Like, get off. Now you got some of them that, yeah, bro, you speaking that
Yeah.
without cussing. You speaking that. But
Right.
you come across some of them that's stuck in toxicity.
Hmm.
That's embracing it. Like, when did we start embracing being toxic?
Right. Right.
Like, when did we really embrace being toxic? Ain't no time should you be toxic, bro. That's the worst energy to have. Because with toxicity comes envy, comes jealousy, and that's really my opinion on that. Like I said, salute to the ones, and you know who you are. You're
Right.
speaking the positivity in the community that we need. And like I
Yeah.
said, no disrespect to the other ones. Like, you bringing us down. That's the best way to put it. Being respectful.
Yeah, respectfully. No, like the way I see it is pretty much just like how you said. You know, you got some ones that's out here that's really putting on and that's really spreading positive energy, and you got some ones that's out here that's just in it for the money and spreading a whole bunch of toxicness, right? You got some ones that's out here that's really paving the way and that's really hitting the ground and that's really like out here advocating for the youth, because that's what we need. We need
Yep,
these social media
definitely what we
influencers to
need.
really we need these guys that's out here to really advocate for the youth.
And
It
push.
ain't about money.
Like
Yeah, we gotta advocate for them.
when see one thing I learned, when you put money in a placement, a lot of things fail because you're
Yeah,
not being true.
yeah,
You saying with sales, yeah, it sells, but how long can you keep that up?
right.
It'll get to a point where
Now
you'll start making
I
up
would
things.
yeah, I would say this. I would say in the beginning, before money is involved, their intentions may be good. Let's say that
Yeah,
before
as
you put
as
a dollar
everyone's
to it, yeah.
right.
But
Then the
then when you
moment you
start,
get that check, greed hits.
yeah, yeah, he like, damn, I can make this much off of talking to some kids, going to a jail, talking to some kids, just saying whatever, you know, the warden want me to say or whatever the media want me to say. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then it starts to become fake, and it starts to become a
Me
fake tradition
personally,
because
you
you know what I
got
mean?
we got to get out of whatever people want us to say. That's me personally. You
Right?
can't worry about what everybody wants you to say. You got to speak what's really on your heart. Like
Yeah,
I look at it like that. When you speak what's on your heart, it's more genuine. You get more passion behind it. You get more. You get a bigger presence
respect.
behind it compared
Yeah,
to you speaking because somebody else wanted you to speak. Why are you speaking with that? If that person wanted that, tell him to speak it. I'm gonna speak
right.
what I feel. At the end of the day, that's what it boils down to. Speaking what you see. I can't speak
Hmm.
on what everybody else see because I'm not accountable for everybody else. I can speak on what I see because I'm accountable for me. But it's as far as bro, that's another that bro, that's a podcast on its own right there, bro. And I'm being honest. That's definitely a podcast on its own. We'll go all day on
Yeah,
that one.
yeah. Like I said, I it's a shout out to all the to all the social media influencers in Philly coming out the city. We got some
Definitely
good
shout
ones, and
out to y'all. Definitely,
shout out to the ones that shout out to y'all too. You feel me?
yeah,
Like
whatever
we
floats
ain't
your
taking
boat.
nothing from y'all,
Look,
but
nothing but respect, nothing but the utmost
yeah,
respect until you show me not to. But
for sure.
shout out to you. I
Like
respect everybody. That's one thing about me. 10 years
I'm
ago, I
trying
probably would have said what I really wanted to say, but I'm gonna be respectful because
yeah,
10 years ago, I ain't gonna say 10 years ago. One thing about me, I fear one person, and he's spirit, so he's always around. Other than that, I fear no man, and that's not me trying to implicate toughness, none of that. But at the
no,
end
you
of the
just
day,
being
man,
you.
it's about
I know
being
you, so look,
it's
you ain't
about
gotta.
being true.
Yeah,
Like I'm like
yeah,
you know me, bro. I'm never the problem. I'm the solver. I've
yeah.
never been a problem. Can't nobody ever. Oh man, that boy's a. I'm the solver. That's why I said much respect, and I'm gonna always give respect. I see you in public. I'm gonna give you your respect because as a man or as a woman, you deserve that respect, and I'm always keep it peaceful. Just because somebody don't like what you say, that don't mean stop speaking it. If that's what you want to speak, speak it. But from my point of view, I think it should be handled a different way.
Okay.
My
So
apologies for that, bro.
I'm
I
trying to.
apologize for that. I be
No,
trying.
you don't have to apologize, man.
No,
We
bro.
be
I know I don't, but sometimes you gotta put that apology out there to let people know. Look, I don't mean no disrespect on anything I'm saying, but
nah.
I'm gonna
We just
speak
say
my truth.
we be we being real, and that's what my podcast about, bro.
Right, right.
My
That's what it all
podcast
boils down to.
it's called Bupodcast for a reason. The
Right.
capital BU stand for BU. You know what I'm saying? We all authentic. This all authentic conversation. It ain't no capping. We
Always,
not telling we
always.
not telling no lies. Like we not telling no lies at all. Like I'm trying
No,
to
if I feel
really
as though I got
I'm
lied to you, I'm gonna remove myself.
for sure. I'm trying to be the advocate for black men our age and the youth and even people that's a little bit older than us to get them a safe space to come and feel like we could talk about this stuff because ain't nobody else talking about this. Ain't nobody talking about our masculinity. Ain't nobody talking about our feminine side. Ain't nobody talking about it's okay to cry. It's okay to come in.
You
Ain't
right.
nobody talking about that, man. So like
And you
this
absolutely
is
right.
this is my path. I feel like this is my calling. Like this is something that I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to go full fledged with it. I'm not looking for no check. I'm not looking for no money from nobody. All I need is support. That's all I need, and from men that really understand and that really want to tap into that side. You feel me? That's all.
It even took me a while to tap into that side.
But how you feel now that you tapped into that other side? Let's talk about that. How you feel now that
Bro, I feel
you tapped into?
good, bro. Like it is a different. You ain't walking around with your ruby shades on. You see things for what it is. Like and you got a better understanding. And when I say ruby shades, I'm speaking in a term where you walking blind. When you walking blind, you don't see half this stuff because you're ignoring it. When you take them off and you really look at things for what it is, we in a scenario that is fixable, but it'll take a
Mm-hmm.
while. It's definitely fixable. Can't let nobody tell you what's not fixable. It's definitely fixable. But everybody got to be willing to fix it. If everybody not willing to fix it, guess what? We're going to keep going down the same.
For sure. So what you think it'll take for a bunch of us to really get together and really start advocating for the youth? Like I'm with it. It's something that I really want to do. But my biggest thing is like a lot of people will talk that game and they'll say, yeah, man, you know, I wanna go out here and I want to do this
And do
or I
it.
want to
And
do that.
then when it comes time, yeah, oh, I forgot. I got to take my wife to the
Yeah,
doctor. Bro, I
right.
definitely get what you're saying. I definitely get
You
what you're
feel me?
saying.
Like,
It's about real
cause
men
again,
just,
like because we gotta look at it like we not the only men on earth that got sons, right? But like our
no,
sons is
not at
growing
all.
up in
Not at
this
all.
environment
What is
that
it,
we
7
grew up in.
billion of us on this planet? There's over
Yeah,
7 billion.
like
There's roughly 7 billion of us on this planet. So we definitely not the
so
only
if I
ones that got.
so if I had to say that I'm comfortable with my son growing up in the areas that we grew up in the environment that we grew up in, and going to the schools that we went to, I would say no, like I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not gonna let him
No,
go
not at
astray,
all,
but at
bro.
the same time,
Not
you
at
feel
all.
me? But at the same time, like look at all the things that we went through growing up. Just look at the school district that we look.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like look at the
yeah,
stuff that
one
we
of
don't.
the worst, one of the worst.
Right.
The best and the worst, best of both worlds, should I say? Because you had
Yeah.
some teachers in there that was really like, no, I need you on your A game.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
you had some teachers, here go your packet. I really don't care what y'all do. Just hand it in at the when the bell rang. So
Right.
me personally, I definitely I when I left Philly for a little bit, when I came back and my kids had to go to school down here, I didn't want them to go to certain schools.
Hmm.
I'm not even about to fraud to you. I didn't like I was like, no. Like if you would have seen my face when I said it, like no. Like it's one of them no means no. Like I don't care.
Right.
We're gonna figure it out. If I gotta pay for this man to go to school,
Hmm.
that's what it'll be. I don't want him in that type of environment because I know what
Yeah.
that type of environment does. It manipulates.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like with that, whew, I say it'll definitely take a group of like real people who really stand on, like really willing to stand on business to make something like that happen. Like that's
Yeah,
not scared to be them. That's okay with letting them know, look, yeah, I cry sometimes. It's okay.
yeah,
To really be like, man, I get to the point sometimes where if I'm not happy, I speak on it. It's not me being a girl, it's me being a man,
right,
being open enough to say, look, this is what my emotions is.
yeah. And I need those people because I'm trying to take this to a level where uh, I need some nonprofit organizations to get behind me, and really take this to the max. Like I want to start going, taking my equipment and going to visit different schools and colleges and prisons and you know, uh, youth detention centers and really like talking to them, really, really talking to them, like talking to them and letting them know, like what I'm saying, the same type of environment you grew up in, I grew up in. The same type of situations you went through, whether they may be a little bit different, but they still got some type of similarities. I done did that. Like
Right.
and look
Right.
and look and
You're
look and
absolutely
look where I'm at. You feel me? Like so it's always a way. You got a lot of us as young black men that grew up without fathers.
too many of us.
They ain't had
Way
no
too
they
many
ain't
of
had no
us.
structure. No structure, no guidance. So like some of us didn't have that too growing up. Like, but look, it's you gotta have structure, and a lot of the kids out here don't have
Mom
structure.
was my pop. Like my mom was my pop. Like my mom was my mom and my pop. Although a woman can't show a man how to be a man, but I can honestly say my mom gave her all she tried. Like and look how it turned out.
Yeah,
I ain't mad with
and
none of
that's
her decisions.
yeah, and that's cool. That's there's nothing wrong with that.
No, it's
And shout
definitely
out to
nothing wrong with it, but
shout out to all the women that stepped up when a man didn't. Shout
definitely
out to
shout out
all
to
the
them.
women that stepped up.
Definitely shout out to
You feel
all the
me?
single mothers.
Yeah, yeah, because y'all definitely trying, and y'all filling not only a woman's shoes, a lot of y'all also filling the male shoes too for all of the fathers that's not around and that's not involved. You know, y'all doing y'all thing, y'all working, 2, 3, even 4 jobs, trying to make sure that y'all kids is taken care of. So definitely shout out to y'all.
Definitely, definitely,
But like I was saying, man, like everybody needs structure, man. Your household needs structure.
definitely,
You need
definitely, bro.
order.
It's nothing wrong with having
Without
structure. Definitely in the household, bro,
yeah,
because it can get wicked and very fast without structure. You need the good parent and the bad parent. Like you might not like. I've never understood it. I never wanted to be the bad parent, bro. I lie to you not, bro.
Wait, hold on. So
I
so
don't like hitting
so
my
what you
kid.
mean being the bad parent? Okay, so you talking about discipline.
All right, so the discipline side, I don't like the discipline side. Like I always hated the discipline side, bro. I hated it, bro, because although you might be, I ain't gonna say what it is. You might be doing it to them for love.
Right.
They don't understand it till later in life. But as of
Yeah.
that moment, you're the bad guy.
Yeah.
I don't tell daddy nothing because I might get in trouble. No, you won't get in trouble. I respect if you come tell me compared to me finding out. But
So you got you
a
got
lot
you
of
got daughters, right?
yeah, I got one. I got
I
one.
mean, all right.
Like
So
5 kids all together, 4 boys, 1 girl.
so do you feel like your daughter helped bring out your feminine side, or do you think that
Libra. Libra.
she brought out more of the like masculine, like this my baby girl, like I'm on go 24/7 about you.
I say a little bit of both, bro. And the reason, and I'm gonna better explain that when I say a little bit of both. When they're younger, you gotta be gentle.
Hmm.
But as they get older and they start feeling themselves, you got you gotta give them that talk. Like some of us don't want to give them that talk because we like,
Hmm.
we afraid of that talk. But no, we gotta give them that talk. Like, look, I've been out here. Everything you about to experience, I experienced already. I was one of them knuckleheads. I can literally say I was one of them knuckleheads. You gotta have that talk. I don't care who you are. Like, you might not want to have that talk, but you gotta have that talk. Like, it's okay to feel for somebody. It's okay to like somebody, but set your boundaries. Definitely set your boundary and be okay with telling somebody no. Saying no is not a bad word. No is not a bad word. It is okay. Oh, you want smoke? No. I'm all right. My dad told me it's not good for me. And like really beat it in their head, like what's not good for them. Like some of them, you gonna get to the point where they try it, and you might want to discipline them sometimes. But sometimes it's just that talk, like, yeah, I'm upset with you. You did wrong. I'm mad at the situation. Better yet, I'm disappointed in the situation because I already talked to you about it. You got, like, being mad ain't enough. You got to be disappointed in the situation. Being mad, you're densing your emotions because you're going to easily, I'm going to let it go. But being disappointed, you letting them know, I stand on business on what I said. You gotta understand. Now you gotta learn this lesson that I tried to avoid for you because I already went through that lesson. So you definitely gotta, like, as much as we don't want to do it, you gotta bring out both sides with your daughters. Gotta show both sides with your daughters.
Yeah, I mean, for me, my daughter 10. I think she definitely brought out the feminine side more, but the toughness and the sternness and the roughness a little stronger.
Right.
As her being a girl and growing up in today's society, and like you spoke on a minute ago, like we was them knuckleheads. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like we was them knucklehead niggas that
Yeah.
ain't really care about nothing. We were just doing what we was doing. So I, like you said, we know. So like for her,
Look.
because I know that I'm on like everything, you know what I'm saying? I'm a student to the game, but I'm also a teacher too. So like, you know what I mean? I
Right. Who
gotta
your
teach her and show
parents?
her things like to
Who are
stay
your parents?
like
Gotta hit him with that. Who are your parents? You gotta hit the young gentleman with that. Who are your parents?
yeah. So I'm trying to mold her and teach her like who to not who to come in contact with and who to be in a relationship with when she gets to that level, but to kind of like prepare her for the knuckleheads.
That is
That's
gonna be some heartbreaks. It's definitely
yeah,
gonna be some
it's
heartbreaks.
And my daughter, she struggled a lot with real friends and not really knowing the meaning of a real
Right.
genuine friend. Your friends don't
Right.
talk about you behind your back.
Not at all. Not at all.
Your
It lets
friends
you know
don't.
how they
Yeah,
feel in
your
front of your face, and if you upset, they embrace that you upset and still give you that love, but still stand on you messing up
yeah, and they don't. Your friends not gonna let nobody else disrespect you in public or behind your back if you ain't
at
there.
all.
So like that
You
that
know,
that struggle and showing her and teaching her like like that's not a real friend. And it's okay to not talk
definitely.
to that person no more or tell that person like, yo, you supposed to be my friend. Like, why do other people feel comfortable coming to you to talk about me? Like, you supposed to shut that down immediately. Like, if I'm not there to
Right.
defend myself, like, you supposed to defend me.
You're absolutely right. The saying is, if a man talk about another man while that man ain't present, a man don't listen. Vice
Yeah,
versa, because it goes the same way with a woman. You don't listen. You shut it down. They ain't here to defend themselves. So what you talking about is really irrelevant. I kind of really don't want to hear it because they're not here. It's two sides to every story.
yeah,
It's really three, but it's two sides to every story. It's their side, your side, and the truth. That's what it boils down to. And
A
I
lot of
will
a lot of
always say
scenarios you
that.
ain't really gonna get the truth.
No,
A
that's
lot of
why I said two
yeah,
sides. That's why I
yeah,
said two sides. Still got 32, although we know it's three, but it's two sides.
yeah. But yeah, I feel like I've came in contact with when it comes to my daughter, man. Like I be on go, I be on point. Like I be ready to like I you know that's my baby. So like anything and everything we going after behind that.
Yeah, look,
And
you
it's
already,
my
you know what's funny, bro? True story, bro. True story. Bro, true story. So bro, when I tell you I'm not the same person, I'm not the same person. I'm more of a let's find a better solution. Look, it's a better solution than violence. Like I go there, but let's try to find a better
yeah. It's
solution.
always a better solution. It's
So
always a
my
better solution.
daughter,
But we ain't never we
yeah,
not
it's
I'm not we
always,
not
it's
promoting
always. You can't
any
be,
type of violence. But I'm
yeah,
just yeah
we're not promoting violence at all, at all, at all. We do not promote violence.
yeah we don't
So
we not on that.
my daughter was getting on a bus, and this young kid kept bullying her. Come to find out, I know her father. Kept bullying her, kept bullying her, kept bullying her. So I will always go deal with it.
Hmm.
And I'm talking to the principal and all that, doing everything, following the following the rules, pretty much,
Yeah, following the
following the
chain of
steps,
command. Yeah.
going by the guidelines. And one day I'm at work and I get the phone call. Your child's mother was on a bus. Bro, went ham. That's the best way. That's the went ham. Like to the point I had to go up there and you stay home. I don't even want you going with me. You stay home. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
up there and deal with it. Like, bro, like my daughter, my kids in general, not just my daughter, my kids in general, like help me grow, bro. Like really help me grow. Like it even when I had my first, I was still doing me. Like I was still knuckleheadish.
Hmm.
But by the time I had my second, bro, like it was like, man, look, I ain't even going that way unless I really gotta go that way. I don't have no other options. Other than
Yeah.
that, I've 9 to 5. I'm okay with a 9 to 5. Like it, yeah, it don't bring in the same revenue, but hold your head down and you start going up them ranks, it'll show you that same revenue.
Right.
It's just about being patient. And in today's society, a lot of us don't have that patience. We want the right now. I gotta have it right
We
now.
want that. Yeah, we want that instant gratification. We got to
Yeah.
be known immediately. We need that. We need that like ASAP. We need that ASAP.
Like I ain't gonna lie, when I left the States, like I was happy that nobody knew who I was. Like that was like a new start for me. Like
Yeah,
I
it's a
was
different.
so
It's a different
happy
feeling. Yeah.
nobody knew who I was. Like, damn, you if you knew who I was, you wouldn't even have said that out your mouth. But I'm gonna let it go.
Right.
You enjoy your day. Peace and blessings. Like now I'm giving you that side. Like, but it took for me to leave to like truly understand that though. That you ain't gotta react to everything. Everything
Yeah.
don't need a
Everything.
reaction.
Everything do not need a reaction at all.
I know I got off
Silence.
topic a little bit.
Silence. No. No. No.
Silence speak
Silence. Silence.
volumes.
Yeah. Silence. I heard I heard a
Silence,
motherfucker feeling.
silence. Look, silence will do you dirty. Or you saying something that's gonna stick a knife in somebody's back. Silence will definitely
Yeah.
do it.
It's But a lot of people seek instant gratification. Like you just
Yeah,
sit back and wait your turn, man. Sit back and wait your turn. See, it's the
it's definitely
internet.
coming. Everybody get a chance.
Yeah,
Everybody get a chance for the wheel to turn.
the internet and these rappers and you know what I mean. Really, the
Man,
internet for real, for real. Like it got people just
yeah,
wanting that instant gratification, like right away. They like, damn, like,
yeah.
all right, he
That
out here doing this.
that
Like, damn, like,
overnight success.
yeah, like it ain't how it ain't that ain't how it works. You gotta grind. You gotta stay true. You gotta be committed. You gotta be loyal. Have some dignity, have
Yeah,
some respect,
definitely
put your
loyal.
pride
That
aside.
loyalty will get you it goes a long way when the right people see that they can trust you.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be amazed how many doors open up for you. Like, you'd be amazed on how many doors would just open up. Just a person knowing, oh, all right, they loyal, they ain't hot headed, I can trust them. Okay, they gonna give you that test. They definitely gonna give you the test to make sure it's the real deal. You ain't just acting. But that loyalty, respect, honesty, and honor goes a long way in the 9 to 5 world. Goes a long way. Goes a long way in the world, period. Not just the 9 to 5 world. In the world, period. I was showing my background just to show, like, we're in these places. Like, I'm in the same place you at.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me when I tell you, I'm in the same place you at. I just got a different mindset.
Right.
And sometimes it takes you changing your mindset. Somebody saying, oh, you can't, you don't have to believe that. You can really do whatever you want to do. Is when you not willing to change that mindset, is when you start to feel stuck and start to feel like you can't do. That's
So
really what it boils down to.
outside of your kids, I know you said after when you had your when you had your second child is when you really started to like mature a little bit. But when you really like really started to mature and started to realize like, damn, like, all right, like maybe I need to go another direction. Like, what actually like led you in a direction and on the path that you on now outside of your children?
I say my last arrest. I definitely say my last arrest, and I say that for the simple fact is me being away from them just for the
Mm-hmm.
little bit of time I was away, bro. Like, it was painful. Like to hear the shakiness in their voice, like it was very painful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, when I say painful, like my one of the oldest boys, Makai, he was like, "You ain't leave us, did you?" Like, to hear that?
Yeah.
No, bro, I'm leaving this. I gotta leave that alone. I get we need, but look, I just gotta be patient. What I need is gonna come through. I just gotta throw it up, and wait for it to come down.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was definitely, like, that was my last straw. When I heard how hurt they was to see me, like, on my last arrest, like, that was an eye opener for me. Like, bro, you too intelligent for this, bro. You way too intelligent for this, bro. You like like I said when we was off camera, I don't give myself enough credit for a lot of the things I do. But that was
Mm-hmm.
one of them times, like, bro, you gotta get out the streets, bro. It ain't going, nothing's gonna change you being here.
So then after that, you left you went out of state
Yeah, pretty much.
and cleared your head and came back, with a different view.
Yeah, with a different mind state. Definitely with a
Mm-hmm.
different mindset. Like,
It
it
takes
was
it,
more of a, like, you know what you gotta do. Even if
right.
it take a while, you know what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Like, you know the roads you try and go down. Just start walking it. Yeah, it's gonna get dark sometimes, but just start walking it. And then from there, like, it was go from there. I'm doing anything possible, like, the correct way. Not having to, oh yeah, I got 50 phones and only one of them ring. Like,
Mm-hmm.
the correct way. Like, so to do that, like, just to go through that and, like, really try to get my mind state together, like, I'm still learning though, bro. I definitely see that. I'm still learning
We
because
we
I still got that temper, and I'm trying
yeah.
to steer away from that. The temper where I'm letting you get to me. Like, in the last few weeks, I've been working on that, so it's like I'm not trying to let too much get to me. But I still got that temper to where, bro, if you don't walk away, you know where you're going. So like it's like every day is a learning situation. Every scenario is a scenario that's either gonna beat you or it's gonna teach you.
Yeah. Most you got to be able to be, and I said this before earlier. You got to be able to be a student and a teacher.
Yeah,
And you know what
definitely,
I mean
definitely.
when I say that. Like you got to be able to listen to a teacher, right? And then you also got to be able to be the teacher and teach the student. And I can do both, and I'm really good at both of them. But like we got to be able to understand the difference between the two. And we got to be able to separate them and be able to do
Definitely.
both. You know what I mean? And it take a strong individual like yourself to be able to change your ways and come back with a clear mind, a clear head, and say, okay, like I was doing this for this long, that ain't working no more. Like let me try something else, and let me wait my turn, and let me earn my spot. So again, once again, I'm proud of you, bro. Keep doing your thing.
You
Don't
already,
let
bro.
nobody
Look,
tell you. Don't
hold
let
on,
nobody
because
tell
you've
you
been
that.
giving me enough praise, bro. You've been giving me enough praise. I gotta say this, bro. I'm proud of you, bro. Like, to see all that, like, bro, you doing good, bro. And I knew it was gonna do that, bro. I was trying to avoid that, but I knew he was gonna take off like that.
Yeah,
I know I keep
it's
moving, y'all. Forgive me, though.
you
Forgive
good,
me.
you good.
Please forgive me. I know I keep moving. But yeah, bro, it definitely proud of you, bro. Like you doing a hell
I
of a
appreciate
job,
it.
bro. Like when you hit me, like for a long time I wasn't even on Facebook. Like I wasn't
Yeah, I
on no
know.
type
Yeah,
of social media. It took me a while to even come back to social media because a lot of the times you gotta step away
yeah.
and come back, like I said. But I'm gonna say this,
You gotta
in that time of
not
me
be
stepping away though,
accessible to
bro.
everybody.
I say in that time of me stepping away, I learned a lot. Like I can build the computer from scratch. How many hood dudes you know can say that?
For real.
Like, bro, how many? Like, really? How many hood dudes can say that? You're not gonna find. Oh, I know how to build the gun. I don't care about your guns. Show me what's gonna bring value to somebody's life instead of taking it away.
Right.
Like, bro, what? Like, I like the game and all that. Like I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you, bro. I'm in the crib. I actually came into the crib. Normally, I'm outside a lot. Forgive me for built that, bro.
That's a what is that? That's a computer or a game?
Yeah, no, that's both. That's both. I really built that, bro. I really built that. Like, I really built that from scratch. Ordered all the parts, put
Hmm.
everything together, programmed it and everything. Like, bro, like I've always been special with my hands, bro. That's something I know is a gift I can build, hands down. And it got to the point I'm like, man, I gotta do something else. I gotta figure it out. What makes me happy? Building makes me happy. I play the
Yeah,
game
you
with the
gotta be able.
kids. Oh, all right, let me build the
Hmm.
gaming system that I can also do everyday activities on.
Yeah.
Like, and I put it together, bro.
You ever thought about getting into that like as business? Like
I'm not gonna lie, I did. I did. It's a lot. and like it's not easy, and it's still things I have to learn. I would have to like
Right.
really go back to school because I always hated the binary part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And for those who don't know, binary is when no matter what it equals, no matter what the math is, it will even equal to 1 or 0.
Mm-hmm.
And as you know, where we come from, if the math ain't math, if the math ain't mathing, we like you lost me. And
Yeah.
and that's what it was that I went to school for and dropped out, bro. Cause the math wasn't mathing. Like once, like I was cool until they got the binary math, and it was like I don't want to hear that. Like you completely lost me because I know that's not the answer. But when you're dealing with technology, that is the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're doing code, and I know this off topic, when you're doing code, the only code is either 1 or 0. With technology, that's how it talks. Is either 1 or 0. That's how we got so many PCs connected to each other. Like you able to send that special email. It's through
Mm-hmm.
code. But I got off topic. Let's get back
I
on
might have
topic.
to. I might have to get you to build me a PC, man. I
Bro,
heard that.
bro.
I heard that PC gaming is different.
Oh, bro. I got look,
You know,
bro.
I got the PS5 and all that, but I heard
Bro,
that PC
PC
gaming is
PC
different.
hit different, bro. I'm from experience, and this is my second PC I built.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, it's different. It hits different. Like now, that's a safe place. Like gaming is definitely a safe place.
So we looking. We not gonna put no date on it because I know you said the binary part, but we looking at Looney PC Enterprises coming soon.
Yeah, we definitely.
That's what we
Yeah, we
looking.
definitely can look at that. Like we definitely
we
like.
and I'm here for it, man. I'm gonna support anything and everything that you're doing, man. You're on a positive path, and like I said, I'm proud of you, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, bro.
Stay out the
I
way.
appreciate that, bro. But
You know,
like I
like
always
I
tell
said,
you,
see,
bro. Look, God, give some of that to yourself, bro, because you came a long way too.
yeah,
You came a long, bro. The hallways, we was really in the hallways, bro. Like, we
yeah,
we was we was really in the hallways.
yeah.
We
Just like
was
I said,
definitely
man,
really
like
in the hallways. So
this therapeutic for me, man. Like, and if I could talk to people like you and other people that I can relate to and that can relate to the path that I'm trying to go to, it's all authentic. It's all real conversation. There's nothing fake.
right,
It's all love, and we could talk about
whatever.
what we
This is
gonna
your
talk
safe
about.
space,
This is my safe
and I
space,
get
and I'm
that.
trying
Like
to,
I peeped that.
and
This
I'm
is your safe space.
yeah, and I'm just trying to be open and honest and give my fellow Black brothers an opportunity to come and express themselves and talk about things that's really happening in the community, and not only the things that's really happening, but like what can we do to change it within ourselves.
First, we gotta take that first step, standing, understanding, and being open that it's a problem
Yeah,
that needs to be fixed. That's the first step. Once everybody get on that page, then it's the next step. But we gotta come together though. We definitely all gotta come together as a community. One or two people ain't gonna make it happen overnight. It's
yeah,
gonna take a tribe.
right,
It's definitely gonna take a tribe. Like it's definitely gonna take a tribe because we can't be everywhere at once.
for sure. And that's why I was talking to at work. I was talking to a young lady that walked in off the streets. She wasn't staying at the hotel, like she just walked in. And she had her two kids with her, a boy and a girl,
Right.
and she was in the breakfast area and they were eating. I come in, I say good morning to everybody, I go in the kitchen, I greet my breakfast staff, I get my coffee, and I'm heading back to my office. She sees me. I'm I'm suit and tie bull, you know, when I'm at work, suit casual, you know what I mean? So I guess she automatically think or assumed that I was a general manager. True story. She watches me get my coffee, watches me walk to the back office, comes to the front desk. My AGM was working the front desk, and she says, "Yeah, I'm interested in staying here, like for 30 plus nights. I got 2 kids. You know, we just came back from Jamaica." My AGM was like, "Okay, like I can connect you with my director of sales. Her name is Erin," and she was just like, "No, I want to talk to the guy that had the white button-up shirt on, which was me." So she comes back and she said, "Oh, this young lady wants to talk to you." So I go and I talk to her. We go to the breakfast area and we start talking, and we start busting it up like she does humanitarian work. I'm not really too familiar with the humanitarian work side of things, so we started talking about it, and she was like, "Yeah, you know, I travel. You know, I just got back from Jamaica. I'm looking for a place to stay." She wanted me to help her out, you know, with some rates, you know, give her like a room for like $80, something like that, which I couldn't do. But she told me, number one, to walk in my feet. I was talking to her about the podcast, and it was just like, you know, I'm not really doing this for likes and views. I'm not really doing this for no money. I'm not really doing this for really anything but trying to help people.
The message.
That's it.
The
Just
message.
trying to. I don't want to call myself a messenger because
No,
that's
no,
not what I
no.
am.
When I say
But
that,
yeah, I'm trying to.
when I say that, it's not in that way.
Mm-hmm.
You got different paths of lives. You got healers.
Yeah.
You got tribe leaders.
Mm-hmm.
You got and it goes on. When I say message, it's not the messenger.
Mm-hmm.
Is almost saying like the prophet. I want to speak the truth because that's what a prophet does. They
Right.
speaks the truth. So that's why I said message and not messenger.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is a huge difference. Like most people don't get that. Message and messenger is 2 different things.
Yeah.
And giving a message, bro, trust me when I tell you, it's nowhere near a bad thing. You're speaking your truth. That's your message. That's what you're capable of giving back. You want to give in this community. You want to give them the message of positivity, understanding, embracing. So trust me, I definitely get what you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. It's and you know, she told me, she was like, "Yeah, you know, you're doing a good thing. You're doing a good deed." You know, and she was the one that really kind of like, I always wanted to like get involved with nonprofiting, but I was just like, man, it seemed like a far stretch. Like, how do I get involved?
It's a lot going on with it.
Yeah, and she was just like, "No, man, like, you know, you just gotta get around the right people. Get around the right people." She said, "You can't do everything by yourself." She said, "Get a
Bro,
group
I
of."
don't mean to cut you off. It's funny you said that, bro. It's so funny you said that. Because it's the truth, bro. Like, and it's times where we say we got it, and it's more of a burden than we should be carrying.
Right.
We putting too much weight on us instead of just
Yeah.
asking for that helping hand.
Yeah. And this thing, like this podcast thing, like it was birthed. Rest in peace to my homie Mick. You know, he passed away, and he birthed this for me. You know what I'm
For the
saying?
loss, bro.
So
Definitely
like,
sorry for the loss.
it's that's what started it. That's what started it. So it was. This is a real genuine place, and this is a real sensitive thing to me. You feel me? So it's just like getting other people involved and trying to have other people do the footwork for me.
Right.
It's really hard for me to say, all right, like I want you to go out here and I want you to help me, set some meetings up, go talk to some people, set some meetings up so that we can really run with this thing and get in a room full of people and really just like talk
But
and
you'd be
have these
amazed how many
conversations
people are that will be willing to
publicly.
do that though, bro. A lot
Yeah.
of people will be willing to do that.
But that's something within me that I gotta be like, all right, like if I really wanna really, really start shaking with it,
You good, bro.
I'm gonna have to open up and let some people come in and help me. I'm gonna have to open up.
Gotta put that wall down.
Yeah.
Got a wall up
And
from past experiences. There's
yeah,
nothing wrong with that, bro.
but
We that wall there for everybody, bro. There's nothing
yeah,
wrong with that.
yeah. But I am looking at, partnerships and looking at different organizations to try to get involved with. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking at trying to start working with some private therapy companies for individual counseling for black men like myself or even younger black men and youth that may really want to talk to somebody. After they talk to me, they may be like, yeah, all right, you put me on some game, like, and I could be like, all right, like, I got this contact, uh, it's free. Go down there and talk to them. They give you some free um counseling at
Right.
no charge. So it's different things that I'm trying to do, behind
Let me
closed
ask you
doors
something.
that I don't really talk about.
If you could, one thing I remember, you always, it's not about the money because sometimes it's just not. But if you could expand what you're doing, would you? If you get somebody that's behind you, that's really gonna push your brand, would you? You run everything, would you?
I guess it would really depend on who it is
No, I'm talking
because
somebody
they
genuine,
gotta, huh?
somebody genuine that's really like trying to like, okay, we got the same vision.
That's what it's about for me.
Yeah, we like
Yeah,
somebody that really has the same vision of you, that's willing to, okay, I don't have many resources, but I'm willing to give you my resources. Now it's up to you what you
yeah,
do with them.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
The
That's what
vision got to
I'm
be
saying. Like,
clear
are
and
you willing to expand if it came down to you're not changing your morals, you're not changing what you stand on, you're not changing your principles, you standing on everything you're continuing to stand on everything. That's
yeah,
what
I
I'm
would.
asking, bro. Because you gotta be willing to expand, bro.
Yeah, I'm willing to do that,
Definitely
but
gotta be willing to expand.
I'm not. I'm not willing to.
You're not willing to compromise your integrity.
Right. Or my brain. So a lot of people can say that they feel you. A lot of people can say that they understand what you're trying to do and they
And
respect
they
what you're
not.
trying to do,
They
but they
not.
really not for it.
Is a hidden agenda.
You feel me?
Is a
So
hit,
like,
bro. Trust me. It's a hidden agenda. I know.
yeah, yeah. Like if you can't, if they can't really relate and they don't really understand the black culture and they don't really understand the mental health that black men go through, anxiety, stress, depression, they ain't never really went through those type of things. Then I don't.
You know. No. But
Yeah,
yeah,
like.
no. But
I'm not
I
going to take a
definitely
partnership with you
look.
because you're not on what I'm on.
Right,
You feel me?
right,
Like you can't relate to any of this. So
right.
you buying in for
You
what?
don't understand it. But
Yeah,
I asked that because you never know, bro. Like this might be what you need, bro.
yeah. Like
Like
again,
this is your safe haven.
yeah. And I'm opening up. I open my doors up to anybody that want to come and sit down and talk. Bupodcast. Like this what we do. This what we about. We heal.
Going places, bro. Your
You know what I'm saying?
attitude, like
It's
I love
come
that
drink, heal,
mentality.
and vibe with me, man.
Yeah,
I ain't got it all figured out, man, but I'm definitely trying
no,
to.
none of us
I'm
do.
definitely, you feel me? Like, like I said, if I get around a few good brothers that think like me, yeah, I could take this to another level. I could take it to another level.
That's
I
what
could
I
trust,
want to hear.
yeah,
That's
if I could trust somebody to
yeah,
run
that's
this when I'm on vacation, or even just a co-host. You know, I did my homework before I started this. You see a lot of podcasters, like, they have co-hosts, you know, with somebody in the room with them, somebody that's, you know what I mean, as they bouncing topics off of each other and whatnot. I done did all my homework. What makes me different is I'm talking about things that they ain't talking about.
right.
I'm talking about real issues in our community that I feel like is the number one cause to violence is emotions.
Yeah, definitely.
You can't tell me that our youth just out here doing these things just because they want to. Nah.
No.
That ain't how that's happening. It's because they don't know how to deal with their emotions. Rather that come from stress, anxiety, depression, not having a father, not having no structure. Whatever it could be. I'm talking about real life things. We bringing it to surface, and I'm trying to give people methods and patterns and procedures on how to deal with these things. I'm looking at different therapy companies to work with to try to figure out, like, damn, like, all right, I don't want to just talk it. I want to also be about it.
Right.
Because I went to therapy. I did it.
Right.
I know it worked. I found healing and I found acceptance in that. All I'm trying to do is just spread the awareness and spread the love to other people that
I
may
can't
be.
say I went to therapy. I can say I went within.
Mm-hmm.
I took some time for myself.
Yeah. And that's good too.
But believe it took for me to be hurt. It took for me to really be hurt though. Like really hurt, bro. To like come and be like, oh, all right, well, this is like the direction I want. I don't want nobody to go through that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want nobody to see something and put they all into it, and what they see and giving they all is not giving it back in return. When you speak from here, bro, you send a different message. And I will forever say that. When you speak from here, you send a different message. It's more felt. It shows and reaches different levels.
Yeah.
Because when it's all said and done, if you ain't speaking from here, where are you speaking from? You can't speak from here. Because not all the times the answer you need is in here.
Right.
But when you speak from here and then you combine these two, you reach a different level of greatness.
Yeah. An intelligent man is a dangerous man. We're two very, very intelligent.
Very.
You know what I mean? And
We gotta have more conversations than this one, bro. We definitely gotta have more conversations.
For sure. Look, the next,
connected, bro. Look,
the next one,
bro.
The next one, which is gonna be soon. The next one is an in-person one. The next one is an in-person one. You come down to Boo. You come down to Bupodcast studio, and yeah, we gonna vibe out for real. This just the warm up. Like, we just getting started. We picking right up where we left off at. So
you already.
Part two, the invitation is open for you to come down to Bupodcast studio. Come sit on the couch, you know, drink, vibe, and heal, man.
You already, bro. You already, bro. Definitely appreciate that.
For sure. So we gon' this ain't the end. This is just the beginning.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, I got a lot of love and a lot of respect for you. It ain't never go nowhere. It ain't never gonna go nowhere.
Same here.
You know, we fell out of touch a little bit, but we
here.
Stay connected. You got my number, and stay locked in. Stay on your righteousness path, bro. And if you need anything, no matter what it is, nothing too little, nothing too large, let me know, man. I'm here. I support. I'm proud of you, man. Keep doing
proud of you too, bro.
All right, peace, bro.
All right, peace, bro. Love you, bro.
All right, love you too, bro. Stay safe.
Same.